Australia is known for its cute kangaroos and cuddly koalas. It's the last place you'd expect to find one of these. This land of marsupials and gum trees isn't supposed to have any carnivorous big cats. But don't tell that to these people.
And he was walking across this paddock and I saw him for at least 8 minutes.
But it sounded like a woman being murdered. A blood-curdling scream.
I would say they would be either cougars or some sort of panther.
I wouldn't go out in the bush without a gun because it's too dangerous.
From the densely populated south to the remote northwest, mysterious big cats have been seen by many.
The cats I've seen here are definitely pumas.
Arthur Scott Norman is a former African game warden now living in eastern Australia. He knows his big cats.
Something's been through here this morning, but what it is, I don't know.
Arthur says he's seen pumas casually slinking along his fence line.
That is a big cat print.
Pat West lives less than 20 kilometers from Arthur. She had a pet dog taken by a big cat.
He was just actually a bloody heap. He was just torn to pieces.
Pat West runs a refuge for abandoned dogs. Ben was her favorite, a whippet, just like this one. He'd only been out for about 15 minutes, but when Pat went to call him in, he was nowhere to be found.
Ben! Ben!
She searched all over for Ben, but unbeknown to Pat, the big cat had grabbed him. Eventually, she found him at her own front door. He had escaped the big cat, but had paid dearly.
He was just lying in a pool of blood. I put my torch down and he was just soaked in blood.
All Pat could do was comfort him and call the vet.
The right side of its throat had been badly ripped.
Dr. Andrew Keefe is now president of the Australian Veterinary Surgeons Board.
We had 2 puncture marks on this side of the vertebrae, and that the teeth went around to where the trachea was. So the bite was in this direction here from there, and it just took out that material. So it had to open its mouth a significant level.
So what sort of animal could do this? The next night, Aboriginal trackers and Agricultural Protection Board officers mounted a hunt.
But they had the searchlights going here, the 2 searchlights, all night that night.
But nothing was caught, even though tracks were found. One hunter said he spotted a mother and 2 cubs, but they disappeared like phantoms into the bush without trace. Another victim of the mysterious big cat was a baby camel. Camel breeder Chris O'Hora believes that the big cat in question watched the calf being born, then moved in to attack. This is what it left behind.
And it definitely appears to be a panther-type cat cougar of that size. The long tail and body shape definitely indicate to me on the sightings that we've seen this black slinky creature going up and down the property.
Chris and his family want the culprit dead or alive and are setting traps to catch the mysterious predator.
Stop there.
Oh, no, down now. Down. This'll do. Down here.
Kirsty, grab the bait, will you?
Others are taking more drastic action. While Chris O'Hora does what he can, about 400 kilometers south, mysterious big cats have been killing stock for years. People aren't setting traps for them down here. They're out in the bush, hunting them with guns.